Well, Hull City have had a very busy day. 2 signings in for the club and, of course, a big win against Sunderland in a 2-1 win pre-season friendly. Today, in this video, I'll be going over the second signing of the day, which signed just before the game, so now I'm filming it just after the game. And, of course, we've seen him play a little bit as well, so I'll give a bit more input on what the signing of Ndala means to Hull City, as it could be a big one for this club for this upcoming season. Hello there and welcome back to HullCityFanCentral YouTube channel, where today I'll be going through the latest signing, this season-long loan signing of Joel Ndala. Yes, Ndala, of course, signing on loan from Man City. Interesting enough, Man City still wanting to do business with us. Of course, Finlay Burns last season, late payment on that part of that has gone into the embargo fee restrictions situation, along with the, of course, Aston Villa case. But Man City still wanting to go ahead, and a very promising youngster in Ndala coming to Hull City. Let's go through what Hull City have to say. Hull City are delighted to announce the signing of skillful young winger Joel Ndala on a season-long loan from Manchester City. The 19-year-old joined City's academy from Port Vale in 2017, aged 10, and has blossomed during his rise through the club's youth ranks, making a significant impression at every age group. The England Youth International has contributed with 2 under-18 Premier League crowns, excelling in the 2022-23 season with 13 goals in 20 matches and 2 Premier League 2 titles and an FA Cup Youth Cup. Featuring 3 times in the EFL Trophy, Ndala was included in City's senior squad for the 2023 FIFA Club World Cup and played in a 4-3 win of a friendly over Celtic in July of 2024. He gained valuable experience during 2 loan spells last season, first with Dutch side PSV, where he netted once in 12 matches, and for young PSV, their under 12 size. Under 12 side, not size. The talented teenager moved to Nottingham Forest in February, linking up with their academy and featuring regularly for their B team, scoring 1 goal in 11 outings. On the international stage, Ndala has represented England from under 15 to under 19 levels, starring at the 2023 under 17s World Cup with 3 goals. So just before we go into to hear about what he has got to say on his signing with Hull City, well, it's very clear there. He's a bit inexperienced. Of course, no real senior football for an extended period of time. This will be his first full season, full whack of senior football. He probably won't play any games in the under 21s. If he does, or certainly if he does for any extended period of time, I presume Man City will recall him straight away, as they want Ndala to get them valuable minutes of senior football. What we saw tonight, he can definitely hang around. He got about 20 minutes, maybe a bit less than 20 minutes, and he impressed right off the bat. His first touch of the game, showing his pace, getting down that left wing and getting a ball into the box. Second touch of the game was one where he got the ball in the box and had a shot on goal, and it just deflected off the post. First 2 touches in a City shirt. Yes, it's a pre-season friendly. It's against Premier League side Sunderland, bear in mind, and both of them were very positive. We saw positiveness in this game. Yes, there is maybe stuff to work on. He's not had a training session, I don't believe, with the Tigers yet. This was quite a quick turnaround. We found out about this one, I think, in the late stages of yesterday, if not early today. So it's quite a quick turnaround into getting him not only signed, but also getting contributed in the friendly today. So let's hear about what he's got to say, and I'll give a bit more on my input on what Ndala could mean to Hull City in this upcoming season. Ndala said, "I feel very privileged to come to a club like this. I'm really excited and happy to join the club. The manager said he's watched me since I was playing the Youth Champions League, and he really showed me that he wanted me to be here. I'm a direct, skillful winger. I like to take players on, dribble, create chances and score goals. It's up to me to take this opportunity and run with it. I want to show the people what I can bring to the team. The championship is a good level and I'll take that challenge head on. I'm going to give it my all and try to help the team out in every way that I can. I'm ready to show the fans what I can do. Well, he's certainly shown the fans what you can do already in a pre-season friendly. We'll see if you get any minutes coming up on Saturday against Getafe. And of course, as the season starts and then progresses, we'll see what he can produce. What this means, though, for Hull City is that we probably do have a very, very good left winger to start the season. He might start the season on the starting 11, play quite a few minutes before we see Liam Miller, Mohamed Baloumi, the likes of them two return from their injuries. The back in training, certainly Miller is progressing quite nicely. We've not seen him feature in any game capacity yet pre-season wise, but we are expecting that he might be back in the early stages of the season, the first couple of weeks, maybe the first month or two at a push. We will see Liam Miller back at Hull City. But it gives us an extra option, not only to start with, but also off the bench. And what we saw in this game, he is going to prove to be a problem for oppositions in this upcoming season. I said it in my vlog. If you saw that, he's going to be a problem for right backs all over the division. His pace, his technical skill, his raw ability that he's got, honing that down. And as the season progresses, we're probably going to see a finer tuned Ndala and a more direct Ndala that can help produce on a more consistent basis. 20 minutes of football he's played for Hull City and he's produced quite nicely so far. Inches away from a goal in his second moment on the ball for Hull City, and his first moment on the ball was very, very good as well. So he comes as the second signing for Hull City today. Of course, Akinfenwa being the first one, centre half coming on a free transfer after leaving Sheffield Wednesday. Did a little video about that earlier on. Of course, we talked about Akinfenwa throughout the past couple of weeks since Sean McLaughlin left us. Fenwa seems to be the replacement for Sean McLaughlin, and well, Ndala, he's not really a replacement for anyone, but more as a certified addition, and that's what Jurkiewicz has been saying. That's why he didn't sign John Joe Shelvey on trial, and maybe we'll see what happens with Brandon Williams, who's on trial at the club at the moment in the left back position, to add more depth into that place. But he said he wants players that are going to add to the squad, not just depth pieces. He wants players that are going to challenge for the starting 11. He didn't quite see it in John Joe Shelvey. Well, I certainly see it in Ndala. He's going to challenge for the starting 11. He's going to challenge for minutes consistently. If he can keep that energy up about him, if he can keep that work ethic up that we've seen in a very, very minute sample, bear in mind, this is a very minute sample. We'll see what a larger sample has to prove for Ndala, but certainly a small sample has proven quite nicely for him. If he can take this opportunity and run with it and challenge to be a starting role, well, that's certainly something key for this squad. Certainly something key to add something more to the attacking ranks, which certainly need it, and to add something more to his squad that would probably quite benefit him early on this season, as maybe it would have been a Farrell Brown, which, I mean, I'm not completely opposed to a Farrell Brown starting out on the wing early on in the season, but certainly an Ndala makes a brilliant addition to this squad, and a brilliant addition, especially in the early stages before Miller Baloumi return. But as they return, well, he's going to challenge them for game time, and as the season progresses, well, I think that this is going to be a player that come the end of the season, quite a few fans are going to be going, I've just fallen in love with a lone player, which we know we should never do, but it always happens, and it appears Ndala might be another case to add to the City books. So keep liking and subscribing to the channel as I keep you updated on everything Hull City, where we'll have plenty more videos throughout the week leading up to Saturday's pre-season friendly against Getafe, the final pre-season friendly of the Tigers, and then progressing on to next Saturday as we kickstart our championship campaign under Sergei Jurkiewicz, and it's seeming like it might be quite a nice one on the field for the Tigers. I'll see you in the next video. Up the Tigers!